Wouldn't it be great if we could invite excellence into our day just by pausing? If we pause purposefully, it allows us to be fully present, which can rub off on others around us as well. We are also busy and are expected to move faster and faster and get more things done. But what if we dare to stop and pause? You can begin to be aware if you're doing things on purpose or if you're just on autopilot. And then notice if you're bringing the best self to what's going on, to what you're doing at home or at work. For most of us, until we stop, we don't even realize that this person masquerading in our skin is not living the life we had imagined or making decisions aligned with our beliefs and principles and values. Over time, life happens, and if we are not awake to what's going on, we can be missing out on the possibilities to live that imagined life. So do you know if you're living your life on autopilot? Fortunately, sometimes I do, because it's handy to be able to drive an automatic pilot so I can pay attention to the traffic at the same time. However, in our day-to-day lives, we get pulled along into the relentless need for more, for bigger and for better in an autopilot manner. And along the way, we lose sight of the reasons we're doing what we do and how we're living. However, when we take a pause, we can begin to see that there's another way of being with the chaos that surrounds us. We can notice all the ways we distract ourselves from truly living in this moment. And it's then that we can begin to step out of autopilot and begin to make more conscious choices. If we want to lead our lives with excellence, we need to be more consistently making choices that are reactive, that are not reactive, but are responsive. So when we're on autopilot, there's no space to fit in pauses. No breaks in this non-stop busyness to allow the mind and the body to stop and pay attention. So the life that we lead tends to be a bit robotic in existence, which can show up in our lives as disengagement. And when we are robotic, that affects our ability to connect with our colleagues, our patients or clients or family. We are physically in the same room, but are so distracted by our busyness that we might as well be in the next country. So adding a few pauses into our day allows us to be more present, to recharge our mind and body, and to cultivate the spaciousness for new ideas. So a couple of suggestions on how to add in some pauses. Choose some activity that you do every day to add pauses to. Something like showering. Pausing before you step into the shower, or pause before you decide what to wear in the morning, or pause as you have sat down at your desk, or pause as you start to cook, or pause just before you start to eat, or before you wash the dishes. And a nice deep breath can accompany each pause. So be really present for each of these activities. Every day when you're doing one of these activities, make it a purposeful pause by staying focused on the activity. Whether you notice the water on your skin, or it's your feet on the ground, or the air on your skin, or the sounds you hear. Just notice them while you pause. And also, please be kind to your wandering mind, because it will wander, because you're human. And each time your mind tries to carry you into the future or the past, or into your to-do lists, or planning for tomorrow, or judgments of yourself in the moment, redirect your attention to the present moment, to the experience of showering, or brushing your teeth, or getting dressed, or filling your water bottle, or cooking, or washing, or eating. This redirection brings you back to the present moment, the only moment you can affect. So taking time to notice the present moment and redirect your mind back to the present when it wanders, trains your brain to recognize when you have defaulted to acting on autopilot. And as you engage in this mind training on a daily basis, you will begin to notice how often you are not being present for your life. And in that noticing lies the seeds for choosing to do something different. Purposeful pauses somehow adds time to your day. I know it sounds crazy, but it allows more focus instead of being scattered. Pauses allow us to be fully present, and that presence is felt by those around us. It feels like respect, true collaboration, and caring.